now into the best music. Feel the freshness. You're now listening to the best music. Coolest mashups of the moment. Aruba featuring Chris Martin's Half One. Also, we had Wrong. They gotta be wrong. Calligraph featuring Silverstone. It's your lovely Iwaton Longoria on Tubonge on the Black Heart 5 Radio Network. Remember, you can download our app, follow us, and subscribe on YouTube to find amazing updates, news all over what's happening all over the world in the 254 Nairobi, Kenya. As you download our app on the Google Play Store, if you're using the Android device, it's super free to download the amazing supplements. Order yourself amazing supplements and apparel clothing with the Black Heart 5 Radio logo on it. Super affordable, I'm telling you. Wealth is wealth, so make it a priority. It's your girl again, the lovely Iwaton Longoria, and the amazing, magical, gorgeous panel with me today.
Good afternoon, good morning, grand rising. Whatever the time is on your end, karibuni sana to another episode of Tubonge. My name is Joby. You guys enjoy this show.
You know, yes. Right now you can make like really hard buzz. You have like a big voice.
Oh my god.
You're like,
yo guys, put me on the studio. Yes. Like, yo, put me on the studio. Write me some buzz.
Period.
That's what's
Say less.
Come on.
Yeah. Literally.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Wagwan, Ma'arif, Madui. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens of Africa, was good. Shout out to the black man.
Yeah, okay. Period.
Period.
Yes,
literally.
very important.
Yeah, but how are you, E?
I'm great. I'm peaceful. I'm having a very beautiful
Magical Wednesday.
Okay.
Week actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a great time to be alive.
Literally.
That's what's
I
up.
agree.
April for being magical.
April for receiving.
Yes.
April for maturity.
Hey.
And rainbows
Come
and
on.
pixels and
Period.
cocktails.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah. he said, I don't know, he said the other day, you are the sun. I feel like he says anything from my head.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, you know, I should just think
Oh, you
about.
shine brighter.
Yeah, I should be like,
That's
you
what
are
it
this
means.
yellow cap,
Come
and
on.
it looks like a like a encouragement, and you'll be like, so what
Yeah.
does the yellow cap have to do? You know,
You
Think
figure
out.
out.
literally.
Yeah, remember you are it.
You're it.
Literally. I hope
Yeah.
your week is taking you guys gorgeously.
My week is amazing. I
Yeah.
can't complain. I'm just a happy girl.
Come on.
Yeah, you
Looks
look
nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Your outfit.
I'm just serving sexy.
That's what's
Throw
up.
the
Yeah, I'm
week.
sorry.
Joby, how are you?
I am serving Homer.
Oh my god.
Don't
Sorry
cry.
about that.
Don't give me that shit.
Yeah.
You mind? I've had the roughest night.
Yeah.
That was
That was
yesterday
fun.
night,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. I was sleeping around 1. I went to bed at 1, but
Yeah.
literally couldn't even sleep at all.
Yeah.
Like nilikuwa na try kukaa up nione kama nda reduce kukoa, kulala ndo get worse.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, I've had a rough night, but I'm better today than Jana Mchana.
Yeah.
I have
I'm so
this.
sorry
I
about
have this
that.
habit that if I can't sleep, I take sleeping pills. It's so bad.
Stop.
It's a yeah.
You do?
It's like
Yeah,
if
she
I have
does.
insomnia,
Gosh.
and you know my pills, like the allergy pills, they have piriton, so they make your body
Okay.
weak.
Yeah.
So you just sleep. So if I'm having like a rough night, I have to take it, and it's becoming a really bad thing because I hear when your body
Yeah.
takes a
Yeah,
lot of
that,
medicine,
yeah.
It's not good.
ukimeza itakusaidia in any way.
That's so fun. You
Yeah.
won't be able to sleep like
I know.
regularly.
Literally.
Yeah, sleeping pills.
I know.
Mhm.
Sad.
You should drink chamomile tea.
Camel tea.
Chamomile.
Okay.
Chamomile tea.
Camel
For
tea
real.
is nice too.
Oh.
You've had camel tea?
No,
I
Yes.
haven't.
It's nice.
But
Smells
chamomile
like
tea, if
smoke.
you're having insomnia,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's really good. You'll sleep for sure.
I just think I work out and then I shower.
Mm-hmm.
Nachoka.
Right.
Immediately I just go to bed.
Okay.
And listen to this weird music. You know
Weird.
them?
No.
Just love
What do you
like
mean?
The sleeping sounds.
yeah.
The meditation?
Yeah. The
Okay.
no, they're the ones that now if you have insomnia you can put specifically.
Yeah.
They sound like rain.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
sleep
like,
so quick on that.
meditation sounds.
I
Yeah.
have an app personally that has
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
those kind of stress relieving.
yeah.
If you're feeling maybe some type of way emotionally,
Mm.
sleeping, for maybe manifesting.
Yeah.
It's called the It's called the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Law of
the
attraction
app?
or the law of attraction or the law of manifestation.
Okay.
It has all those songs.
Alright.
Yeah, you just
I'm
tap.
gonna download it.
Yeah, alafu ziko tu hapo zote.
Yeah.
Mm.
Amazing. It's a beautiful month.
It is.
Beautiful week.
Can't
Mhm.
complain.
It's part of visualizing and speaking life into your day. We have Pastor Nganga here talking about the fact that his congregants should not be going for help in his church. Instead, they should definitely ask politicians to help them.
Love Nganga.
Oh
know?
my god, so raw.
I think
And
we should go to his church, you guys.
Like
Politicians
higher
can't
than.
do
That's
that.
what I say.
And you
If
know
I have to
politicians
go-
don't give a
For
crap about
cookies.
you and me.
If I have to go to Pastor Nganga's church,
Yeah.
I feel like I should go high. Like
Okay.
I just cause he might even see you're new and point you out and say,
Hey,
"Why
it's
were
like he knows everyone new by doing his
exactly,
church.
yeah.
He knows.
And he would like, and you know, sometimes I'm always thinking the reason as to why people love Pastor Nganga,
Yeah.
because I resonate with him, is because I've had this perspective about pastors.
Mhm.
They're holy.
Yeah.
They don't make mistakes. There's a way they talk
Mhm.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like Pastor Nganga is just raw.
Mhm.
And people are now shocked, like, how are you a pastor this raw? But also remember, pastors are human.
Yeah.
Unajua? So the
Yeah.
rawness, I feel like venye tu wako authentic, it's making people are like,
Yeah.
people are questioning, wow, na bado watu wanaenda.
People
Unajua?
still go.
And I still feel like, Nganga, he has a TV.
Yeah.
So he's also entertaining people.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
ujue
true.
tena ni mtu wa biz. So he has to look for also like content to entertain people. For you to stay in a whole TV station for 24 hours, kusikia tu mahubiri. Lazima kukue tuna kila mtu na kitu
True.
nataka kusikia. So for me sometimes I feel it's more of content than
Okay.
than that, because and I also believe only specific places ndio watu chukua, because there's niambia aubiringi like exactly for 24 hours every day tiaubiri tu ana making jokes na kufukuza watu na kuslap and stuff like that.
I feel like also it comes maybe from a sermon, and then he tries and relates it like you know just to try and also work hard.
Exactly.
And then help yourself.
I feel like it's so real.
Don't come to seek help in my church. Because maybe people, when something goes haywire, they're like, I'm just gonna go to Pastor Nganga, because at the time, little time back, he used to really help people, literally, like genuinely. Maybe people saw it like a place for help, and they're not even putting in the work or trying to help themselves or look for opportunities. I don't know, but let's listen into Pastor Nganga.
Taokoka, muachane na ujinga ya kusaidiwa. Utasaidiwa na nani kila siku? Kila saa unataka kusaidiwa. Usikuja mahali mimi niko. Kama ni kusaidiwa kwenda kwa government. Nikaanza kubeba mizigo. Nikaanza kuuza maembe na mkokoteni. Mimi hapa. Nikaanza kuuza maembe na mkokoteni. Na naenda pale lunch hour. Hawa wahubiri wale mtakuwa wahubiri. Muachane na hizi mambo ya vioski zenu. Ati la mashika bakata bataka, what is nonsense? Na wewe mwenyewe uko na puliza. Mungu akutumie la mashika la bakasha na unaka nyumba ya kupanga.
I feel like he's talking about more people who don't put in the work. They just maybe sit in the house and pray and do everything. Thinking about the fact that help is gonna knock at your door.
It's not manna.
Yeah.
It's not manna at all.
Angalia, hii ni maji, sawa? Si ni maji. Hii maji ikimwagwa kama hii chupa ina mafuta taa. Hiyo mafuta taa wale mtaokoka muachane na ujinga.
Okay, says Pastor Nganga wants his followers not to seek assistance from him, but rather approach politicians. He argues his struggle by pushing carts and selling mangoes. Talks about, from me, tell us about put in the work for yourself. No, you've tried, you've hustled. Instead, a little bit of anything, you've just gone to ask for help. You're not doing anything with your life. You have legs, you have hands, you have eyes. You're all good. But you're seeking help from people who you know, like, he has a heart, he has this, he's gonna help me right away. Yeah, I think he made a point there for me.
Yeah, I believe that at the end of the day, there's no manna. Only, it was there only in the Bible, when manna came from heaven and God turned to give flesh and fish and fed 5,000 people. But trust me, on this heart, when you get back to reality, and we always say, you'll pray for that thing you want. I pray for a job, but if I can't go and write my CVs and forward, go physically and look for that job, it's not gonna come.
Like it's waiting for you, like on the other side of that country,
like,
but you just sit in the house.
There, it won't happen, you know. So I feel like people tend to actually, some people be lazy, that they feel like kasha niende kwanza. You see the ones that always walk on the road. You love legs, sincerely. Alafu naenda iti sina pesa pasta nisaidie niko na watoto watatu. Bro, endo washe manguo. Like, go and do something, you know. Exactly, you don't expect. And also people should learn from this. You guys give pastors also a lot of money. And when you come for their help, hawataki kukusaidia. This story, eti, let me go. Why is it that when a pastor wants something, literally it is you guys who contribute. Kununua hiyo gari kumjengea nyumba ni nyinyi. Lakini ukitaka nyumba anakuombea. Mbona sijiombe? You know, when you ask yourself this type of question, kila mtu ajisimamie mwenyewe. Literally, hata huyo pastor amekwambia before I became a pastor, because right now it's all about businesses, you know. Exactly. I was doing stuff and he measured there, and now he's a pastor and he's making their own money from you guys. And probably Steve is also paying because he's paying for that, you know. So at the end of the day, it makes a lot of sense. There's no manner. There's nobody who's coming to actually give you in your hands. Unless you are from a rich family where your pops will be like, take this money and just chill. Or they've made generational wealth. But if you're a hustler who has to go to the pastor, then bro, you have 2 legs, you have 2 hands. You can walk, unaweza fua, you can do anything. Naona di watu wanauza hizi dawa za mende, and then they have money that they go back to anaenda kuzichukua tauna, so siji tu so ameshika ka 350 anakuja kuzia watu mbao. What the hell can't you do sincerely? And then you asking, oh mana, God is not providing for you, because like you're not going to look for that shit.
Actually, he's already provided.
Man,
he's already provided everything. Literally everything is here. So it's up to you. What are you doing? Because there's a part that says in the Bible, bless the work of my hands. What are your hands doing? nothing. So what can he bless?
I'm trying
Honestly.
to find a quote of the Bible. I don't know.
Yes.
God blesses those who, I don't know, who do, I don't know, there's something, you must do something for yourself.
Ask
For God
and
to
you
receive.
shall receive.
Yeah, not really. Yes, God helps those who help
Help themselves.
themselves.
Exactly. That's what it
God
says.
helps those who help themselves. So you can't keep on praying and fasting and thinking that's the end of the deal. You have to get out there,
Yeah.
you know, do something. Personally, I'm a big advocate of saying entrepreneurship doesn't have to start with $100.
Yeah.
Imagine, or CG, or $50, CG, what, even $10. You can start even with $100,
With-
trust me.
yeah, even the
Like,
dollar.
yeah.
Yeah.
So long as tu unajua tu unaweza fanya hii na
Yeah.
irudishe
Right?
profit, trust me, utakosa mtu wa kununua. Zunguka, then
Yeah.
uzunguke nayo. I always love going back to like looking at myself, things I was capable of doing before me getting like my permanent jobs or all that. Niko like, what is kwa na mimi? I'm capable of doing this.
Anything.
You know, because me have sold belts, ladies belts.
Yeah.
I used to sell handbags. I used to go Korogosho.
Yeah.
You know, coaches are 50. But after to handbag, that's what to, this is presentable.
Yeah.
Someone can walk with this.
Yeah.
Go make a profit out of it. Maybe 30 bob or 50 bob. Because if you go especially in these cheap markets, you're gonna get something nice quality and you can make a profit out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
Literally, kama unajua. So I used to go and after 2 handbags to 50, I'll come sell them maybe at 300. Make
It's
profit
true.
at 250.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hiyo nimeongeza stock ngapi? Hizo ni vibeti
Tano,
tano.
exactly.
Aya, come again, sell. Like by the time you realize actually uko na do. Like it started, my market literally questions are kugradi kafika maliko like, man,
Yeah.
this is not going good for me. Because number one, if you look at also the delivery, you have to deliver wengine. Sijui kuna mabishi wanataka sijui wapeleke wapi. Niko like, hell no. It shifted to that when I joined Black Hot Fire. My salary was a little bit low.
Yeah.
So I used to like balance.
Yeah.
Like balance nione venye. How can I be able to do this? I can be able to, but I was starting life literally.
Yeah.
Nijipange, nianzishe nyumba, nibuy vitu. So I was like, since I was coming to work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll use Thursday and Tuesday and Saturday and Sunday to make literally milkshakes, the kind of milkshake I make here literally, and sell them. That's uranazo. So like I'll ensure I'm not coming back with them. I'd rather leave them out there. Someone is gonna pay me tomorrow,
exactly.
but I've ensured it's gone.
sold, exactly.
And nikuwe na deni nje. Like so. It's again, it's mindset. How you, if you sit down and you think religion or God helps those who don't help themselves,
Exactly.
it doesn't work like that.
so
Trust
true.
me. Trust. No matter how many times you pray, and he's actually right.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go to pastors keep on crying.
No,
I've seen
of
that a
course,
couple
right.
of times.
Yeah.
Like, where's shinda ngokililia pastor leo, kesho,
Right.
kutwa,
Every
kesho,
day,
kutwa.
yeah.
Even these politicians, you know, yes, it's their work,
Yeah.
but they don't give a damn.
Exactly.
It's up to you to actually just package your life again. You know, if you want to, kitaka life yako change,
Yeah.
you must do something
It's
about
so
it.
true.
I feel like maisha kama jaika kugonga to that extent.
Oh my
You always
gosh.
feel like everything you're supposed to be getting.
It's true.
Because trust me, if you've ever been homeless, if maisha ishai kugonga ushaikosa chakula, if you've ever gone through the hardship of life, you'd never just sit down and just pray and
Trust
go to
me.
a pastor.
Trust
You will do anything to survive. So if I feel like those people who wenye wamezoea kupewa, you're just lazy. You don't want to put in work because trust me, anything is possible. You can get your money, and most of the times, sometimes even if you don't have a cup, sendo uoshe mtu. You don't need a capital.
know.
Mtu ako na sabuni,
Yeah.
ako na maji.
They just need someone to
Unatoka na
pay.
500
Yeah.
yako, unatoka na 8 so yako, ngina di 1,000.
Yeah.
Like what's hard about that?
What's the I'd say maybe I don't want to say the craziest, but the toughest job maybe you've done.
Mimi.
Yeah.
Uh,
That you're like, what? Enyewe, I really needed this.
Me, I've been. I don't know. The toughest is working without pay. That for me was like the toughest time for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was going every day without
Yeah.
pay. That was the toughest time of my life. But I've sold bags. I've sold clothes when I was in campus.
Yeah.
Because my mom was that person who ungempigia na kwambia, unajua tu venye ulituacha home.
Yeah.
Hakuna do.
Yeah, I remember
Unajua,
saying that.
she will send you like that 500 bob on Monday.
Yeah.
Call her on Friday. You call her the next week, 2 weeks. You have to survive with that 500
Yeah.
bob. Try and call her, she'll be like, Simbatumia tu jizuko like, mom, 2 weeks, 500.
Right.
Unajua, so it was so hard, and sometimes you don't blame her. So I'll be like, okay, what am I going to do? So she would send me like the 500 bob. I'd have like maybe 300 bob ningekimbia tao.
Yeah.
I take like clothes that 30 bob. And me, I know how to dress up.
Yeah.
So nikivaa mtu anataka natoa tu kwa mwili. Hadi sisumbuki. How much? Will buy 30 nauza 250. Students will buy, like girls, they like to slay. Mostly if they see you know how to slay, they will always buy. So I'll be selling that. I sold bags, I sold clothes. I worked at a nail parlor also. I know how to make nails, like pedicure,
that's how you do your nails.
I really know how to make them because I did them for like almost 4 months. I worked at a nail parlor, so nilikuwa natengenezea msena na tulipana commission. And that time, you know, just hustling. I feel like hizo ndo jobs nimedu literally ku survive, like for real.
Your turn? The hardest, or maybe for survival. Why I can't believe I did this.
Okay, I've literally sold jewelries.
Okay.
I can sew actually.
She can sew.
Nice.
Like design school and stuff. So I used to sew clothes. In charge for the choir team. Imagine that. Also jewelry, like chokers with the African prints on it.
Nice.
Funny that I've also
make me a choker.
I should definitely.
I like chokers.
I do
like chokers.
I've sold bags also. Bought them at like 200. Sold them for 1,500.
I know, very possible. Trust me, I did 3K.
And it's so funny that I'm good at selling. Like, I will always sell.
I know. And then it also comes with trusting yourself.
Yes,
exactly. Come on, confidence. No one is gonna trust you.
Buy.
Exactly.
People would buy. And also, these wine bottles, I used to paint them. Sell them for like $1,000. And put like flowers.
Like a
put the flowers. Literally like flowers. Go pluck flowers outside. Put them, dry them, and actually put them. They're basically like super long lasting. It was really amazing.
For me, I think I've said a couple of what I've done. I've worked at there's some guys who could on commission. So I've tried
insurance. Me, I did insurance. I think I worked as an insurance company.
Me, I tried to work for GoTV. Go TV.
Oh, sales.
Sales. If they're paid on commission. I ran away that day.
You tried one the first day?
I literally did for 2 hours. And then I told them I'm going to get breakfast, and that's how I ran away. I did.
Insurance company. I went for like the first. I was so excited. I came to Kinakanda. I've gotten a job. I'm leaving. The second day, we went for training for 3 days, right? And then we started work. Like the 4th day, we went out. I didn't see what I did. Like it was just stressful. I went back. I drank the evening tea. And then I was like, see you tomorrow. And and Kinakamnes looked at me. I want a job. I can't. It's so hard.
You have to go knocking on people's door, and then some people don't, especially if they say you like say it's the see-through, like the door like this one. This is the goatee because you have to wear the t-shirts, right?
I know.
And then you have the flyers.
They've already judged you. They don't want even to open the door.
You have the flyers, so you have to give them the flyers, explain the packages, you know, so convince them. Oh my God,
I listen to this because I know how it can be. I give them my time.
But you don't buy.
I take the flyer.
For me, it was different because it's my first day. I'm excited, but I don't know how this shit works. Excuse me. So I'm packaging my words. You know, I don't have that confidence of also approaching people. You don't know, because I think kuna mali tulienda mtu mwingine akatoa mimi tokeni hapa ametuchosha na hizi vitu. Tunashindanga tu ndo kazi yetu. So
it's my work.
So we were told to take a break around 10. Me said okay. We'll take a break around 10. We go take tea. I said I'm coming back. And then I switched off my phone and I didn't have transport. I walked from, you know, Donholm. From Donholm to Riverside, you know, Riverside Madare. By foot. By foot. It's so far. It is so far.
I know.
And then I have not eaten anything. My stomach is empty. I've gone to eat breakfast where? Which money? I don't have money for breakfast. I'm like, since I'm gonna come back here still hungry and I see this work is hard, let me just disappear. So that was really, really tough for me. I worked at a pub. as a pub seller, whatever, counter. But it was so hard because of dealing with drunk people. Like the drunk people they get drunk, they wanna become touchy. And me, I'm gonna beat you.
Don't touch me if I don't know you.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So I love the fact I complained to the wife of the guy because the guy who had employed me was also super a drunk. So he used to drink and then he doesn't pay. Juu kikunywa hata kwa stock yako lazima ulipe stock. So find he drinks and asahau, he comes ananigombanisha. So I had to talk to the wife because the wife was actually a cop. So it was so hard. It was so hard for the cops, like kuja kuchukua hongo when you have to kuja kuchukua hongo from the pubs. So I told her one day, tell your husband when he drinks he forgets to pay the stock. And also want these guys like let them not become touchy because if I do anything crazy I don't want to be arrested just kwa heshima zako. But it got to a point where now the drinking, I think because ameambiwa pia aski, he's drinking too much, the zikazidi. So ikafika mahali, I can't remember what really happened. So I went to work, akaanza to complain and he said he won't pay me. He deducted half my salary. He deducted half of my salary. Niko like, so hii salary nabaki nayo kufanya nini? And that's how I left. I took liquor and I left. I went and drank with my friends. And then the other one is I've worked, of course, as a house girl for 2-3 months, approximately 2-3 months. Easy, but also tough because of the, just living with people is so crazy. What else? I've worked as a conductor.
That one is top. The other day I was looking at I was in town and then I saw this tout in Ruiru. And then my friend was like, hey, huwezi mdanganya. Huyu tout, una kila kitu kwa maisha. Unajua, like madam tout. And then they are so hard. And then I face every hardship. Even if you come to light, she'll look at you like,
I know.
Exactly.
I've worked as a tout. I used to do it on Sundays. So because this guy had another employee for Monday to Saturday, so we used to work on Sundays. Good money actually. It pays well. No cap. Like being a tout, these people make good money. Like I think two other around actually they really make good money. Trust me. Because we used to work out there with 700 a day. That is every Sunday. 700 itampeleka wiki mzima. Bana sina mboka. Nikiachiwa sina chakula na at niko na tudo twangu. I've done that. What else? Apart from the handbags and all that, like bunch of things.
I've sung at a bar.
What? Karaoke. You are the host.
We had this girl band. So me, I was jobless, right? And my friend, one chick, we met her, she was selling at the counter of the bar. And then now my roommate, she was working, right? So when she comes back in the evening, we go to where she sells, and then she will leave you on the couple, and then she has a guitar. So we'd play
So she plays the guitar, you sing?
But she can also sing. She was in a musical school, but life will fuck up at the end of the day. I think she was dating like this guy who was doing really well at music. She had lived with him, so she knows how to play like keyboards and stuff. So she would come, we play keyboards, and then we sing, and then they'd buy like a lot of alcohol for us, and then we return them to the counter. And then
we take the money. I know that.
So that's what. So they'd buy like maybe even a night, like maybe even 4 bottles, 5 bottles. Because we go there like 6, and they'd come because now they are seeing pretty women just singing. But us, we were rehearsing, so it looked like we are singing for them, but we are rehearsing because we even went for competitions and stuff. So after that, we make like maybe even 5,000, and then we tunagawa, and it would happen like even thrice a week. So I'd make like even like maybe 3,000 in a week. So it would make a little bit of sense.
You've been a vixen.
I've been a vixen. I think we've hustled so much, and that's what I'm telling you. If you can't like really do anything, you can't manage.
For me, when I was starting my first job, since it was like a corporate company, I was like, okay, I'm trying to save. I was saving a lot, and I was trying to find a way not to use my salary. So this lady, I'm like, oh my god, just a neighbor around, good at baking cupcakes, good. So she sells them to me at 20 shillings. I go sell them at 40 shillings.
To work.
Trust me, I can't remember the last time I used my transport.
You'd get
cupcakes
like extra money.
People are hungry every single time. And there was like strawberry, vanilla, different colors. So with cream it was 45 or 50 or 40 or 30. oh my god, I make money.
Yeah.
My salary, I never touched it. Until you save up, until you want to move out at the time.
I know that feeling.
Those cupcakes helped me.
I know
that
that.
feeling.
And that's why I always say, you can do money.
Yes.
Imagine we
There's a
are
lot to do.
cooking.
Oh my
And
god.
we are cooking, we are distributing to offices.
It's true.
Literally.
They
Like, for
eat.
real.
Oh my god. Every time I
I
go,
know.
like 50 pieces. People used to buy, and you have to have frequents who
Yeah,
book earlier.
exactly.
So I know Jane or Lorene
Yeah,
or
they
Peter,
have.
5, they want 6, they want 5 or 10.
And you know
You have
people
to be
eat every
smart.
day.
Yeah.
Like all the time, kuna mwenye tu akonja.
It's so, yes.
People always young, people will always
Imagine
eat.
mostly
Exactly.
when you're working like in a corporate, in an office, because it's boring.
I know.
Literally.
At least you need like sugar sometimes,
So
something to
true.
buy. Makes a lot of
So there's
sense.
always a way out.
Yeah.
And mostly the way you're envisioning your life, the way you want to be stable, trust me, you'll try everything.
I worked in a
Exactly.
company
Yeah.
seeds. I worked, I think, for a week.
Yeah.
Then for me, I quit. It was actually nice. I loved it because we couldn't get by 9,
Okay.
it took 5. But it became so toxic for me because of the smelling the chemicals.
Yeah.
But it was really nice. I loved it. I kind of enjoyed it because you are being paid every day. But if you don't have to take your salary every day,
Yeah.
you pay towards the end of the
Yeah.
week. 200 every day, every
Yeah.
day. So it was really, really nice.
Oh, nimefanya promotion. I've done like promotions.
Promos, yeah.
I've done promos for alcohol
Yeah.
in Campo.
Yeah.
And I first colorism
Yeah,
a lot of
same.
time the first
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
But
I've
now
seen
when I
that.
started knowing my friends became the bosses, the light skinned
Yes.
ones.
Yeah.
So they used to like just give me jobs even if
Yeah.
I'm the most darkest person there now because they were my friends.
Yeah.
I've also done promo for Safaricom
Right.
and Airtel
Right.
also. for
Yeah.
that, yeah.
There's always a way out, honestly. Always. And it's amazing also how someone can go through life, literally. I feel like also like Jovi, her level of empathy is like
Yeah.
amazing. Because I think she's seen it all. She's faced it all. It's
Yeah.
actually very genuine, her level of empathy. Yeah.
Try.
With people actually who've gone through like the darkest,
I know,
their
you
level of
can't.
empathy is like they're always trying to help you
Exactly.
in any way, honestly.
Yeah.
Right? Because they've seen the darkest of the darkest, honestly.
Exactly.
I see we have some comments on
Yeah.
the
Shout out to
Palma,
Palma,
welcome.
Karibu Sana, Wagwan, see my all shining.
Thank
I
you.
see Kit in the building. He says, I'm going to put you to work in the barber shop money. Time to get
that
to
hand
the
to
work.
work. Like the nail thing.
Yeah.
I'll be supervising.
I'm the makeup artist.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just be doing makeup. Any client who needs
Every
makeup
weekend,
done.
give us work over the weekend. Yeah, we need some part-time jobs.
Yeah.
So like
Literally.
extra
doing.
dollars.
Yeah, making
You-
people nails.
Yeah?
Yeah, and
And then-
pedicures and stuff.
and then Jovi-
collect
Eyebrows. I love to learn how to
Full
trim my
makeup.
boobs by force.
That is so true.
Yeah, 'cause
that
I
comes in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the people
For,
come.
for makeup on the weekend.
Yeah,
Going out.
a
People
lot.
come. Maybe
Installing wigs.
Yes.
also.
installing
And
wigs.
Oh my gosh,
that.
yes.
How to install wigs.
And lashes.
Lashes.
And
Lashes I'm still learning. I'm not really comfortable.
Yeah.
Because someone's eyes is really sensitive.
But the more you do it, you become
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
right?
need to practice with what on
Yes. You're gonna do that, of course.
If I mess your eyes, that's you.
I don't think you're gonna do that.
Yeah, because with my eyes, I'm so used to playing with my
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Because people's eyes are sensitive, so I don't like them.
We'll
Yeah.
try that right away.
Yeah.
How come Menegoro talking about the fact that you
I want
should
to-
not limit yourself to one guy?
Shout out
And
to
then
Wallace.
Wallace in the building.
How are you doing? Hello.
Is saying in
Wallace.
the building. Wagwan.
And then she came back again and she said, I said date, not sleep with every guy that
she
you're
said
dating.
what?
Well, she was talking about a fact that you should not limit yourself to one guy, but I think people misinterpreted what she said. She came back and rectified it, and she said, what she said is, I said date, not sleep with every guy that
Yeah.
you're dating. So let's listen in as she talks about don't limit yourself to one guy if you're not,
I want to
if you haven't settled for anyone yet.
Okay.
talk to my baby girls who are in their 20s, who are young, and you know, you're just starting to see what adulting is. Please, by no means whatsoever, and I know you guys are gonna come for me, but I'm the only one who will tell you this truth, baby girl. Babe, in your youth, when in those ripe 20s, do not limit yourself to one person. Because the person you think is the love of your life right now, I can guarantee you 100,000% is not the love of your life. Let me tell you something. Your youth is for you to experiment, okay? Go out and kiss all the frogs before you find your Prince Charming. What? How will you know what your Prince Charming is if you are stuck with one frog? You only kissed one frog. How are you going to know what you like or don't like in a man if you're going to limit yourself to one? I want to talk to my baby.
Do you agree with that?
My thought.
Or I should play the next video.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Play the next video and then maybe you can say.
Well on guys, so I see everyone is out here wilding about my most recent baby girl. First of all, I would like to encourage you to actually watch the video, okay? Because I feel like people are taking it way out of proportion, okay? I said this should all be done within the scope of responsibility. I'm not saying go out there and just be with anyone and everybody recklessly, right? Number 2, I said date. I did not say go and have sex with everybody. No. I did not say go and sleep with 4 men at the same time. No. I said date. Okay? It's important for you to go out there and see what's out there, to know what you like, okay? Stop making it seem like I'm trying to encourage young girls to be irresponsible. No. Okay? Can we all calm down?
Personally, I agree in a certain way, and I always say, before you get into a relationship where you're saying this is now my relationship, you're allowed to be talking to a lot of people. You're allowed to date like however much you want. You see, like dating is going on dates with people, trying to know the person. Unajua, before somebody puts like says, I want you to be my person, and you see like this is the most potential person of whoever you've been dating, and you've not accepted anybody. Try all the fishes, because you might be blocking the other person and you're settling for a bozo. Unajua, so it's really right before you get, to a point where you say, okay, this is now the guy I'm settling for. The wrong thing, if you're already in a relationship with this person, you're already committed, you've dated everybody and you've decided I'm getting into a relationship with this person, and then you're not allowed to date other people. Because right now you're not dating, you are in a relationship. Everything starts from friendship and then you date the person. After dating, at a dating stage, it's the same way you're allowed to have a lot of friends. Right? You don't have a limit, or it's Iwaton alone. When you're also dating, you're trying to find a partner, you can date as much people as you want. And by dating, it doesn't mean you're sleeping with these people. That becomes a problem, because now you're just a hoe. But once you get into a relationship, you've committed yourself to this person at whatever age you want, because there are people who lie to themselves na kinaenda kuna waramba. Unajua, and then ako like, I wish I had been with the other person when nilikuwa nimemwacha. Because you rushed also into getting into a relationship instead of dating somebody and knowing them. People even date for like 3 years.
It's true.
It's when they get into a relationship, literally. Unajua, so you are allowed, which I definitely agree with. But again, also girls, you have to be like really careful. Unajua, because they're like, I'm just dating you. Unajua, people confuse, what I believe, people confuse dating and being in a relationship. I'm dating somebody that is not my man. But I'm in a relationship, that's my man. So find the difference between that. That is just how I see it. Most of the time, that's a date. You're not sleeping with the person. We are dating, like we are going on dates. That's where it came from. Dating, going on dates, trying to get to know each other, exploring. Unajua, unapenda nini, unataka nini, what do you see, if you get what, and then you decide, is this what I want? Unachukua kama ni watano wote, huyu ako na Kenya utaki, drop them. This one is snoring at night, you can't manage, drop that one. This one has no character, drop. When you find whatever you want or whatever you can live with, because first and foremost, nobody is perfect.
That's true.
And then you're like, okay, I think I can actually entertain this. Then you get into a relationship with the person. Stop forcing, because I don't feel like Amani alisema tubaya. People confuse. People have a difference with actually knowing the meaning of dating and in a relationship. So that's my thought.
Personally, I'll say just nice and simple. And I was telling this event to a certain guy. Women will never lack. We never lack, even if you're in a relationship. You never lack other men who are disturbing you. So the idea that you think I'm only seeing one person, you must be crazy in your head. I mean, not like I'm in a relationship with multiple people, but don't get it twisted that you're the only person who has like, can get my attention. Other people, you always have, women just
Oh my god.
being honest. We
It's
always
a
have
fact.
men. There's always
Yeah.
just
Oh,
men trying
yeah.
to get your attention. It's not
Exactly.
one, it's not two.
And mostly when you're in a relationship now, they want you so bad. I'm like, I was just single. Why didn't you want me?
Exactly, because me, I've seen this, especially like if I'm to give you my WhatsApp right now, Shumani,
Yeah.
and give it to people, like how many people I'm snobbing right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, stop it, like stop it. Come on, Chris, who Chris,
You.
who Chris Wapika, who hapa chini. Imagine, imagine. Imagine,
Because calling their name.
No, I'm just saying, no
Stop
one,
harassing the man.
no one knows them.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know him? Tell me if you know him. But I'm just saying, we never lack, even if no matter how bad looking they are, like you never lack people just disturbing you in your phone. You don't even you don't want them. You don't even maybe want to be dating even.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But there's always men on your phone. Trust me. So what I'm gonna tell Kamene Gora, of course she's saying the truth,
Yeah.
but also to just generalize to the baby girls, like don't act like you don't have. That's not the only man disturbing you.
Of
Act like
course.
you have plenty.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, for a woman,
We do have
she,
plenty.
trust me, by the time this is like me, by the
Okay.
time I'm
Of
getting
me.
out of that relationship, there's a potential I've seen somewhere, and I've been talking with for the past 6 months. So don't try me. Don't try me.
Yeah,
By the
and
time
there's always that person you also giving attention apart from your man. Trust me. Like the heck, there is. Like
it might not be full time attention,
Yeah.
but when it takes like once in a while,
you're gonna
and
be
be like, acha
responding.
nikweke hapo kando.
Exactly.
Parking. Let him not try me.
Ati, hi, I was just checking up on you. Hey, yeah, you're nice. You feel good, you know. You feel
You feel
like
good, job.
Yeah, hey, yo. Me, I don't know. I think I just love playing mind games somehow.
Okay.
I do love playing mind
Alright.
games. I kind of love it.
No, me, I don't like. Me, when I'm in
Yeah,
a
me
relationship,
too.
I'm in a relationship.
I'm not in a
but
rela-
the
I'm not in a
moment this
relationship.
relationship is dead, I can always tell. This is
Of course.
yeah,
right?
this relationship is dead because kusumbuana mtasumbuana the last year of your relationship or the last month, it will be like too much. You can tell I don't like this person anymore like I used to like them. So the parking one, we start conversing.
Start talking.
Yeah, so by the time you're breaking up with me, I'll be like, guys,
I'm not
sawa.
crying.
I'm a sawa tu ile uongo, but I'm in a relationship
moved
that is
on.
almost 3 months. What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
How do you do it, E?
What do you mean?
See, the question you're talking, what do you mean? Do you want us to elaborate for you, the question? You know what you are talking about. How do you do it? How are you in your relationship? The heck?
Why are you pretending?
Can we...
Can you give us your phone? We see. Give us your
He's
phone
dating
right
like
now.
50 men who are
Like,
50-year-olds.
You're giving men sleepless
the
nights
heck?
out here and you're acting like you're innocent.
I know, like it. What do you mean?
What?
You know what you mean.
Please, she's
What's
the
your
most,
dating
she's the,
one?
she's the.
I feel like she's the most wildest, but in a very calm way.
Literally more than us.
Yeah. At least as we say it.
Take it from us.
You know who we are. You watch and you'll be shocked. She launched a 70-year-old here.
Very well.
She's like, that's my man. We won't be shocked. So how do you do it?
How do I date?
Yeah. How like the way Sif Nasema, you
Yeah.
know, Joby was trying to explain like
Yeah.
there's always somebody who's talking to you at a certain point. Do you agree with that? And when you're breaking up in your relationship, are you like
There's always someone.
there's always like
on a
how is
parking
your
lot.
yeah.
If I'm honestly like in a relationship and we're both committed, honestly I don't give attention to like other men. Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
so
for
loyal.
real, for real.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah.
But in the dating, I talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because nobody has claimed me.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm not laying down with somebody, but I'm just enjoying their company.
Exactly.
And
So
then
that's
checking up on
dating.
me, taking me on dates,
Dates, exactly.
you know, paying for my trips and stuff.
Flirting.
Flirting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so because nobody has claimed you and I have the right to choose, like, am I ready to really start dating or should I just
exactly.
enjoy
the
the company
dating.
of zaddies, you
Yeah.
know?
Zaddies.
She said the company
Zaddies.
of zaddies.
Zaddies.
You watch on she's enjoying the company of
Of
zaddies.
zaddies.
But it's true though, yeah. When you're
Yes.
dating, you're allowed to actually date a lot of people. But when
It's
you're
so
committed
true.
into a relationship, that's your person. You have to like
Yeah.
cut off talking to
Saka
other
asema cap.
people. Amesema cap.
Why are you saying cap and
You watch on I'm
Sankenwa?
talking, I say you're capping. Lies.
Oh my goodness, he
Lies.
said
That's
on
video.
Sankenwa in the building. He says relationship. That ain't nothing but a battleship.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt
Who hurt you and
I
stuff,
believe
eh?
in a relationship.
Are you
I
single?
love love. I love
Should
to
you
be
find you a
loved.
woman, you know,
I can hook you up with an African queen here. Just say, what's your time?
We got plenty.
What's your time?
With the real nyash.
Greenland.
No
my-
BBL
No
here.
BBL.
Come on.
Everything is real, natural,
Real.
organic.
Period.
Trust nature.
From skin to
Trust
toe.
Africa.
From head to toe. You know, but I also see you says, let me get out of here. Hen house, you all are chucking and scratching up in here. Joby, you get an A+ for the forehead display, man.
Oh my god.
He likes my my forehead somehow.
Right.
The way this, if I hide my forehead, he's always complaining.
Like, Toby, can I see the
Can
forehead?
I see the forehead? Why are you hiding that forehead?
Yeah.
Here it is today on full display.
Yeah.
Come on.
But you have all the time, girl. Don't rush into anything. Mostly right now, don't rush. It's because some men can really hide their true self and
exactly.
actually present whatever you want to see. So they might come in regards to whatever you think, like, well, that's what you need. Take time.
Yeah.
First of all, friendship, I feel like, is the most foundational,
thing.
important thing in a relationship. Because even though there's no, like, you don't feel the butterflies, you guys are besties
Yeah.
in the house. You talk about everything.
Exactly.
But if you just rush, you meet someone in a month and you're already dating the next month, I don't understand. Okay, it works for some people, but time in regards to, like, being friends really
Yeah.
matters.
You have to feel the butterflies, though.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can never always
some
feel
financial
butterflies.
flow somehow.
Yes,
Relationship.
of course.
Utanionyesha
Of
unajua
course.
kuspend.
It's true.
Like,
Get to
bro.
know
During
somebody.
the dating, ndio unafaa ujue tabia zake.
Si ndio?
Yes,
Like
that's
mimi si kwa
it.
relationship now if you're a broke ass nigga.
Period.
Of course.
The heck?
Why?
Can't provide.
It's the 21st century,
Yeah.
baby. It's 2025.
I'd rather be seeing basi dating someone who's unajua tunaweza buy njiva basi. You know?
Right?
Hiyo
Because
ni
he can
dating.
buy for
Tuna-
you.
hiyo ni best. Tunaweza buy juice.
Yeah.
Uji power. But relationship, you send me some petty change and you think you own me. Go to hell.
It's the audacity.
Yeah.
So it's okay
Say out
to
loud.
date.
Kakijua.
Date, don't, as Kamene Gori saying, she said she doesn't mean sleeping around with anybody. It's
Exactly.
getting to know people,
exactly.
and whatever personality that aligns with yours.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
stop actually sleeping around
Yeah.
with a couple of men and you're
Don't do
saying
that.
you're dating.
Yeah.
You
We're
can
not
date a lot
dating
of people, but you don't sleep with them.
Yeah.
You
You get to
sleep
know
with
them.
somebody you're in a relationship with.
Be very
Exactly.
aware
Your
of
partner.
sexual energy, man.
Thank
I
you.
was watching this white guy who was talking about people. I think we speak about it every day. Understand sexual energies, man.
Exactly.
Don't
It's
be
super important.
don't be spreading and putting your penis everywhere. You know.
Energy is important.
Energy is really,
man.
really messed up.
You might be actually taking like all these 5 men you're dating energy
To the
and they're
relationship
fucked up.
now.
And you actually take it to the guy you're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Like, understand energy is key, because you might mess also the person you're going to go into a relationship with.
Bana.
It's true.
Yeah, super important.
Energy is so important.
It is.
And then you feel like sometimes things are not going right in your life.
Yeah, because you're
Things
the
are
wrong
slowing.
person.
Everything every time you're always drained. Even your mental health is not giving. Check yourself.
Yeah, because if you're with somebody who
Yes.
has like good energy and your energies really connect,
Yeah.
then your things are just supposed to be flowing.
Aligning.
Love is supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
Your plans and everything are supposed to be
Yes.
moving. But if
Thank
it is
you.
stagnant, also don't go back to question yourself so much. Question your partner.
Thank you.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's because it's the same person you're spending all of your time with. And it's the reason why when two individuals who are like so in love live together, they start looking alike.
They start even being called
Literally.
cousins and brothers.
And brother, is this your
Yeah.
sister? Is this your brother? Because you're always spending the time together. And also it's the energy. Yeah. Before we wind up, we have here bail money reduced. The High Court of Kenya has lowered, it's Kairo's bail to 500,000.
Ameshindwa kulipa 2
Yeah,
million.
he was arrested over fraud claims. He allegedly took full payment for a BMW but didn't deliver.
Bana, kwanza the first thing ni kutoka High Court imereduce bond sat kwa half a million.
Okay, wow, that's good.
So ndio na try kuona venye tunaweza fanya
Okay.
pia family wanakimbia tuonekane tunaweza malizia hata kani kesho, God willing.
Okay, everything will be positive.
Na itakuwa fiti.
Saying Panda, I've never liked this guy, just being honest.
Okay.
I don't care whether this is gonna be seen by any of them. I don't care. I don't like Khalif Cairo, by the way. I just don't. I really don't like him. Number one, the way he just popped out of nowhere. Again, I don't like these people just pop out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden they're given this clout. You know, we know car entrepreneurs. Tumekuwa na like car entrepreneurs in the industry for real. Watu wenye wanna make real car deals, but we don't see them popping like this. Walikuja kwanza number one, akatuambia venye yeye ni car dealer, akaanza ku clout chase na wasichana. Ndio huyo anatuonyesha venye anaweza peleka wasichana wake sijui wapi to wapi. You know, like
pesa iko wapi?
Where's the money now? Exactly. That's the problem also.
Stop having pressure. Now I say, unajua Khalif ni celeb, si ndio? He's a celeb, like he has that clout on X, right? So maybe hata company kengine kalimpeleka Dubai.
It was on Twitter.
On Twitter.
Blew up from Twitter.
Yeah, he blew up from Twitter. Maybe companies, ma safari companies or whatever company, imempeleka huko ndia market. Wewe unadhani ameenda huko. These celebrities work with brands. Hata hizi gari wanaendesha. They are doing marketing. They actually selling these cars. The homes they own, some of them are not theirs. They work on and they work on long-term contracts. You know. So at the end of the day, people should also learn that whatever you see on social media, because why is he struggling with a bill of 500k?
Exactly.
If you really have a car yard, you drive a Porsche. For real, if that Porsche is yours, you stack for 2 million to use a Porsche.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Save your cars, you know, and pay people's money. If your business is stuck, until your business goes back to the right track, you can be able to purchase another car. Because you know, literally, if you've been
please do something. There's something that doesn't happen.
That's why I was asking you, is this really true? Because we saw the first case came and Kenyans helped him.
And then the next day he's in Dubai after akishatoka jail.
So I was wondering, I'm not actually downgrading this story, but we're just trying to understand. Because then he comes up again with another case. So we're trying to understand what's the problem. What's really the problem out there, you know? Because nowadays everything's an illusion on social media. Right now, you just can't believe everything. It's because people have made it a fundamental truth, or also a showcasing platform when whatever they say is not actually something factual. It's just cloud chasing.
Exactly.
So it's hard for you to believe things and everything that is popping out right now. You know? Yeah. But we're gonna be winding up with that this beautiful afternoon on Tubonge. Remember to download our app on the Google Play Store, stream on www.blackhotfire.network. Thank you to the silent listeners for joining in on YouTube, Wireless, and Sankinwan, Mr. Black Hot Fire. Palmer, thank you so much. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, share, and invite more people to listen in to amazing updates every day. It's always about redefining Africans as we redefine ourselves, because you are the change we need to see in the world. I'm sending you so much love and light this beautiful afternoon.
Much love, family. See you, of course, guys, tonight. Those who want to talk about, is it Anthony someone? I have the stories, I have the video. Shout out to Jiba Jaba. He had already told me the page to check on that particular story. So of course, see you guys tonight as we talk about the tariffs and what is happening. Mercy, I don't know. Mercy, you didn't send me the topic, so please do.
Thank you, guys. Same time, same place. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing morning, afternoon, evening from wherever you are. Much love.
Much love.